Hi, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. So this is very exciting. I received an advanced reader copy of The Secrets of Hartwood Hall by Katie Lumsden. This is a debut novel, historical fiction, and it's due to be released next year on the 30th of March. Now, Katie Lumsden, I am pretty sure most of you will be well aware, has the booktube channel Books and Things, which I will link down below. So the publication of her debut novel is, of course, very, very exciting. It is the whole reason I signed up to NetGalley. And I wanted to do a video talking about The Secrets of Hartwood Hall. This will be spoiler free, but I'll just give a sort of an overview of the plot and what I loved about it, because I did absolutely adore The Secrets of Hartwood Hall, so much so that I actually gave it 5 stars. And if you've been around for any length of time, you'll probably know I do not give out very many 5 stars at all. But I absolutely loved this book so much. So what's it about? As I say, it is historical fiction and it's set in the Victorian era, 1852 in England. Our main character is called Margaret Lennox, and she is a young woman who has recently been widowed, and she finds herself needing to find employment. So she obtains a job as a governess working for this family. So they are called the Evesham family. We have Mrs. Evesham, who is herself a widow, and her young son Louis. So our main character Margaret goes to live and work with the Eveshams, and where they live they are sort of quite isolated from the rest of the local village. And Margaret comes to find that there are sort of rumours circulating around the Evesham family, their background, where they're from. They don't really mix with the other people in the area, and so there are many sort of secrets and mysteries going on. As Margaret herself is recently widowed, we see her sort of trying to come to terms with everything that she's been through and that's happened to her. We get some insight into the fact that potentially her marriage wasn't as happy as it could have been. So there are some sort of mysteries lurking in the background of Margaret's past as well. The house itself, where the Eveshams live, is a great sort of quite gothic, spooky setting. There are lots of mysterious goings on, strange things that Margaret sort of glimpses. Parts of the house are shut away and boarded up and people don't go there. So it's very, very mysterious, which I really loved. What I really loved about The Secrets of Hartwood Hall was the way that it's a real homage to Victorian literature, and Katie's love of Victorian literature absolutely shines through the novel. But as well, what she's done is put a real sort of modern and fresh twist on the story in terms of some of the characters, some of the plot points and that sort of thing. And I just thought it worked so well. I thought the characters were really, really interesting and well developed. In terms of the mystery elements, I'm a big mystery lover, so I thought those elements were really, really strong for me. It was very nicely paced. When the reveals come, where we find out some of the secrets and things that are going on, I personally did not see them coming, so I was surprised, and I very much enjoyed the way that things played out. I thought that the structure of the book was really interesting as well. It's split into 5 volumes, and within each volume you have separate chapters. And it would have worked without having the volumes as well, because there's a consistent, through narrative. But I think putting it in volumes, it added a really nice framework to the novel, and also it just added that touch of Victorian to it, because I feel like having a novel split into volumes is a very Victorian thing to do. I thought the writing was excellent. There are several sort of words and phrases that were used throughout that were just very, very Victorian. And another thing that I really enjoyed about The Secrets of Hartwood Hall was how we get references to Victorian literature throughout. So the main one I would say is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So it's sort of referenced in the sense that we have the overall sort of plot of, you know, a young woman going to work as a governess in sort of a slightly mysterious home. You know, isn't dissimilar to Jane Eyre. But as well, what I really loved about it was how the characters in the book are reading Jane Eyre as well. So like Margaret, when she is, you know, teaching Louis, they do read chapters of Jane Eyre, and I really loved that about it, and the sort of the love of Victorian literature sort of came through the book in so many different ways. The Secrets of Hartwood Hall is a book that I absolutely raced through. It kept me turning the pages throughout to find out what was going to happen next. I really engaged with the characters. I thought they were very, very interesting and very well drawn. I would recommend The Secrets of Hartwood Hall to anybody who is remotely interested in historical fiction. It is absolutely excellent. I would highly, highly recommend it. I'm so excited to see what Katie Lumsden writes next, because I will absolutely be reading it. Thank you to the publisher and to NetGalley for providing me with a review copy, and thank you so much for watching.